Blind Date. Yeah, who remembers Cilla Black? We love a bit of Cilla Black. The renovated dating program, Love Island, no judgment, raise your hand. Even if you raise your hand because of how much you disapprove of it, raise that hand. Now this is a whole nother level. Naked attraction. Who has come across naked attraction? What Cilla Black would say about this, I do not know. But this is now the dating program of today. So the way that people develop and they are molded is so much intertwined with the environment they find themselves in, even before they're born. So what does this say about all of the people and the human beings we work with? They've all been molded and developed in a very, very different way. Environmentally, yes, they're all different because of the context, the upbringing that they've had. But actually, they're also all different just by nature of the generation they're brought up in. My parents worked so much, I never saw them. I'm never going to do that to my kids. I need work-life balance. You can definitely rant about them, complain about them. I mean, it's all over YouTube, it's all over the press, it's everywhere. But what not a lot of people are doing is actually dealing with them. And so they're leaving. And we have a terrible rock bottom level of staff retention because they are just going and going and going. And companies will say, yeah, well, if they don't like it here, they can go. And I never had to do that, and I never got special treatment. Okay, very nice. But then they leave and go develop something like Uber. And you're like, oh, that was quite a lot of talent I just lost. It's about people learning how to work together in one company with sometimes 5 different generations and learning how to get the most of each generation, each layer of diversity. Millennials are lazy, entitled narcissists who still live with their parents. Brian Chesky, Airbnb. Why did we never think of that? That is such a good idea. 3.7 billion, 37 years old. Spotify, genius, $2.3 billion. They have a lot of talent. And so when you tell me you want to get rid of them or you don't want to retain them, I tell you it's not about the ripped jeans and the wireless headphones. It's about the talent that they are carrying. That's what you want to retain. It's time we add age to the list of diversity because millennials are the largest generation in the workforce. And they have an enormous amount of talent. It's time people took them seriously because they are taking over. They clearly have a good set of skills, but the question is are you utilizing them in ways that benefit you? 71% are looking for a new job. 70% are disengaged at work. That means they're not performing what they could be doing for you. You're not getting that talent. 62% are willing to leave. And 50% will leave their job in the next 2 years. How would it affect you? Financially, how much would it cost you? How would it affect morale of your workplace? Because what I've heard from quite a lot of people today and yesterday is it's not that everyone wants to go, but once a couple of people leave, everyone else becomes very disheartened and the workplace culture plummets and performance and results plummet as well. Good old Einstein. He says insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results. So how many years have you been working? And how many things have you innovated and changed? Because so long as you are doing the same thing over and over and over again, nothing is going to change. Staff retention will not improve. Performance will not go up if you do not change something. I know young people, in fact, I know human beings of all different ages, and I know how they work. I know what gets them buzzing. I know how people deal with change well and not well. I know how to build resilience. I know how to build communication skills, understand different personality types, because I have a psychological backing to get better results, better performance, and better staff retention. Maximising staff retention and getting better performance. Humans are humans are humans, and whether I'm sitting with somebody in the city in some fancy company or in prison, a disengaged person needs the same sort of skills to get them engaged, to get them performing, and then to keep them there. And that's what I specialise in.